today I want to talk about the power of observation and self-awareness and just accepting where you are in your life at the moment. I became aware of this, had this big aha this morning when I realized that recently I've been showing up less than my best self for the people that I love the most, for my kids and my husband. And I had been living inside a paradigm of pining, you can hear Ruby coughing in the background, of pining for what I had before, of quiet, uninterrupted time to work on my business. And so I was asking myself the wrong question. And that question was, how can I get time away from my kids to work on my business? I love my kids, but how can I get that uninterrupted time to work on my business? And it was causing me to experience frustration and annoyance and not be present with my kids and be guilty for the time that I was spending with them, and also frustrated that I couldn't work on my business. So I wasn't fully present with them, and I also wasn't really getting anything done. And when I was trying to do things while I was with them. So I was asking myself the wrong question. And this awareness of my frustration became really clear to me when I started working on my own worksheet that I developed for my Habit Mastery workshop. And it was about a trigger of what is one of the triggers for your habits. And some other people can be triggers for your habits. And so I noticed that seeing my husband had become a trigger to start complaining about how difficult my day had been trying to get work done while I was with my kids. And as you can hear Ruby probably coughing in the background, she's homesick. She's got a cold and conjunctivitis. I've got mastitis, and I've got my little baby Ollie with me all the time. Anyway, so I was frustrated that I couldn't get anything done on my business because I had to look after my sick kids. And I realized that I wasn't showing up as my best self, that I wasn't practicing what I preached in this particular area of my life. And so I had a big wake-up call to take a good hard look at how I was showing up and change the questions that I was asking myself so that I could be more present and to show up as my best self for the people that I love the most. And so this power of observation, when I stepped out of my body and observed myself, observed what had become habitual behavior, when I observed myself, I didn't like what I saw. I observed someone who was being grumpy and frustrated and annoyed and not really showing up as the loving, caring, compassionate person that I want to be as often as I possibly can be. So this awareness immediately caused a shift in me. I was like, what is the question and the beliefs? What's the question that I'm asking myself? What is the beliefs and the paradigm that I'm living under that's causing me this frustration? And it was this idea of either or, of like I can have either my family time or my business time, and that they need to be separate. That I can't do my business while I'm with my family, and I can't be with my family while I'm doing my business. And I'm very lucky to run my own business, and so I get to make the rules. And so I've decided to change the rules in how I'm doing my business, and you'll probably see a bit more of my kids with me in my posts and things, because I've decided to show up with my kids and bring my kids into my business and ask myself a different question. And that question is, how can I create a business that I love and deliver amazing content that serves you and delivers transformation and insights for you, while also spending amazing quality time with my kids? So here we are at the Camellia Gardens in Caringbah, I think it is, or Kirrawee or something, near my husband's parents' place. And I don't have all my usual equipment because we're renovating our apartment, and so everything's a bit out of sorts. Ruby's sick with me, and I was getting frustrated that I couldn't film any blog videos for you. And then I thought, hell, I'll just take them to the park. How can I do both? I'll take them to the park and give Ruby some playtime, and I can film the video for you in one little section of this moment. And here she's calling me, so it's a perfect opportunity to sign off and go spend some present time with my daughter. I hope this has been insightful for you, and I want to ask you, how are you showing up in your life? Clean hands. I was thinking about that quote, that comparison is the thief of joy. And as I compared my old life, where I did have peaceful time to create videos, and compared it to this, where I now have 2 kids on me while I'm trying to make videos, it's different. And while I pine for my... Hey, stop it! While I pine for my old life, I'm robbing myself of the joy of this life. So I wanted to do a little handheld selfie for that last little bit. And I hope you've enjoyed it. Bye. Coffee. Hello, baby Chino.
Hello, baby Cheetah.
Hello, baby.